motherboard, 3060 Ti, one Ryzen processor, 980 Pro SSD, RGB RAM, 750 watt power supply, Kraken X73. You get a badge. It's the invisible man. We've been having some pretty significant performance issues with our Surface laptops that we bought about 3 or 4 years ago. And we decided it's time for an upgrade. So we started looking workstations online and we found that like HP were £1,900 without a graphics card, which is crazy because we know that we can buy one with way better components for less money and then we can play games on it. So one of the biggest things that we need it to do is to run Teams and not crash when you share some content.
Yeah, let me just share my screen. Just a minute.
Come on.
Blue screen for the 3rd time today.
Plus we need it to run tons of Chrome tabs.
Check this out.
So it needs to be super snappy for the whole lifetime of the device. And it needs to have a TPM so that we can encrypt the data. And in the future, when Windows 11 is actually decent, don't tell Dean, install that on it too. So let's kick this build off then.
Get into it.
Send it.
Some new PC stuff. RGB RAM. So I think these are both 16 gig sticks, so it's got 32 gig of RAM. Precious. This is the CPU. This is 1 terabyte. It's just insane to think something that small can hold so much. So this is the Wi-Fi. Magnetic. The bracelet's magnetic. Let's put the motherboard in. Just need to screw it in now. Unofficial shake test. It's in. See the back as well, looks pretty good. This part was empty.
Motherboard power.
Nice. Graphics card in, it's an absolute monster. 3060 Ti. There we go, clicked in. Beautiful. Next I'll slide the power through. Nice.
And to spice things up, where's your screwdriver? On the other side. There we go. Felt we need some audience participation, but they're not giving us any. Are you trying to go for like the spiciest build that we've got so far?
Never need to be opened ever again. It's the plan.
Super glue everything. It's like an Apple product. You literally can't service it. Is it tonight that your bin alarm goes off that you need to put the bins out? So Conor has an alarm on his phone that reminds him every Tuesday he needs to put the bins out.
It's my also one job, and yet I'm never at home when it
Yeah,
goes off.
yeah.
So I always
You only
forget.
have to do one thing here, put the bloody bins out. If you're watching this, he's honestly very, very sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear, I can only find 3 screws.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you found it?
Magnetized. Magnets.
Magic. Right. Ooh, watch it spin.
So cool.
I'm gonna manually screw this thing in. It's not even gripping. So this is the Kraken. So basically, I've mounted the fans the wrong way because it looks better. And yeah, they blow warm air through the radiator. It's supposed to blow cold air through. That cools the water in the radiator and cools the processor without having a fan. It's way more efficient for cooling. Plus, if you get everything set up properly, you can probably run it silent with no fans during most normal work until you open Chrome with like 10 tabs and then everything starts spinning. So yeah, that's the plan. Conor left me the most difficult part. Involves the most screws. Imagine if all of our servers were self-build. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, he's serious now. Man, it's L'Oreal because...
No, it was bugging me.
Get a slow-mo of that, please.
L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care. And you're worth it.
Thanks. What are you doing?
Graphics.
Did you get all the little buttons and stuff connected in the right order without screwing it up?
We'll find out, won't we?
So Conor was telling me the other day that his home PC has actually had the... Was it the reset light?
The power light and the reset light have been the wrong way around for 5 years. It was only the other day where I decided to fix it. So instead of powering it on and the reset light just going blinking, I thought, oh, my PC's off, I'll fix it today. Swapped it around, and now I kind of want to go back because the light is so bright on the power button. I'm like, oh, no thanks.
Right, so we're going to put the radiator on the top bit. Starter power. Come on, Stav, come over here. So this is the built-in paste already pre-applied to the bottom of this pad. But I suspect we'll get better thermal performance if we actually swap this paste out. We bought some good stuff, so we'll do a bit of a before and after video comparing, see what difference it makes. Yeet. Right. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Connor, I'm seeing to missing some screws again, dude. Oh. Whoops. I'm definitely missing a thumb screw.
Oh man, one cable running across the entire middle of the cake. It's been ruined by this.
Where's your screws? Up and done. Oh. We found it. Mission accomplished. Coming soon to a sweaty adventure near you. 2 guys, 1 case.
1 pig, 1 man.
What? Whew, I'm mopping my brow in a minute. We're almost done. We're on the home stretch now. We're but minutes away from being complete. Ta-da! Oh, beautiful. Bless you.
Looking pretty good now though.
Are you done?
That's the last one. Everything else is in. Cute.
Turn it on. We want to see. Oh, hey! Ooh, that looks awesome.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
The question is though, did it post first try?
Let's find out.
We need a monitor.
It's perfect. That's all there is to say. As long as it powers on now.
Hey!
We completed it.
Woo! Completed!
Finally open Microsoft Teams.
Yep. I think this build versus his laptop will be at least, what do you reckon, 25% I reckon?
Easily like a 50% increase, I'm thinking. Easily.
Yeah. We're going to compare this machine to the old Surface Book 2 that Conor had, which was a decent spec. Was it like i7?
Yeah, I think it was i7, 1060 Ti. Like, it was pretty good.
Can this next level workstation build set us up for an extra 40% performance?
Oh, I couldn't even see it. So, just a little recap into this build. The main push for this, above all else, definitely goes back to when myself and Chris were on an important call with a security vendor. I was just trying to share my screen to talk through the points of the meeting while using Teams. I was consistently freezing, lagging, and crashing. That was honestly like so embarrassing. They were like, yeah, just click that thing. And I'm like, I did 15 seconds ago, sorry. I've done like a couple of test meetings, but I've not done like the big customer ones with like security vendors because they're like monthly or bi-weekly.
But it functioned in those test meetings.
And I didn't even need to have hardware acceleration turned off, which doesn't mean much to most people, but it literally like destroys your PC when you have hardware acceleration turned on. And because of that, following that call, me and Chris immediately started building a super PC, a PC that can run Microsoft Teams. So big difference was the pass mark rating that they both got. We ran one on the laptop, reboot, made sure nothing was running, and it received a score of about 2000, I think it was. The super PC ended up being in the 98th percentile with a score of almost 9000. It's just incomparable how much better it is. The CPU mark, we were seeing way over 40,000, which is sitting in the 99th percentile. 2D graphics, we're seeing in the top 90th percentile. We're seeing in the 93rd percentile for 3D graphics and rendering. Memory, we're in the 88th, but we've only got 32 gig of RAM, which is enough to run as many Chrome tabs as you want. And then the disk, we've got a pretty good disk as well. So we're running in the 99th percentile for the disk mark, which, like I said, overall encompasses everything to the top 98th percentile of all devices that run a pass mark before. So when comparing that to the Surface laptop, pretty much every score that you see, whether it's the CPU, graphics, the disks, or even the memory, everything that you're seeing is in a very low percentage, way below 50, and in some cases a 20th percentile, which is why we're seeing such a massive difference in performance. I got used to delays. It's something you don't realize until you're using something that doesn't have the delays. And it's just a massive quality of life change and made everything way more efficient. So super excited about that. I'm literally able to join Teams meetings with GPU hardware acceleration disabled, which is a big thing that anyone that knows. I'm able to actually use spreadsheets without them crashing. Even forming an email, I'm not waiting 5-10 seconds for things to load. Chrome is usable. it is literally like living on another world in comparison to using the Surface Laptop 2. I'm so happy with it. In terms of the performance, it's a knockout. The Super PC wins. So if you want to compare your PC to ours and see how you measure up against our score, all the details will be in the description, including the link we use Passmark software. Thanks for watching. Please join us again for more exciting content. You can see one of our data center videos here and subscribe over here. And do not forget to ring that bell, partner. The goddamn bell.